Hey guys. Okay, so it's Sunday night, and I am coming to you live in the evening, and this is when we're doing our meditation. So, I meant to post earlier and let you know that this was coming live tonight because I wanted to focus on unwinding and really like taking the time to relax and feel into your sleep. So we are doing just that. One thing that I've learned over the years, and it's like so dark and late that I feel like I'm echoing really bad, but one thing that I've learned through meditation is, and a lot of gurus teach about this, but at least the half hour before you go to sleep should be electronic free. And I know that is so hard for so many of us, including myself, because that's my veg time, that's the kids are in bed, that's, if there's a show I want to catch up on, or, I'm on the computer, whatever it is, but it is so important that we take that last half hour, at least, an hour would be ideal, to just do something a little bit more calming and soothing before we go to bed, because if you think about it, when we're watching electronics, when we're watching TV, our mind is still processing that. So we're watching it, and it doesn't just stop as soon as we stop watching it. Our mind continues to process what we just experienced. And if we're doing that right before we go to bed, then when is the time for it to continue the processing as you're trying to fall asleep? So it's when you're restless in your sleep, like it's because your mind is still going, it's still thinking about that movie, it's still processing that last scene. Like, yeah, your first scene might be done, but that last scene is not, so it's still processing that. And that's why it's so important to just shut off the electronics and, like reading a book, and we don't read physical books anymore, but it doesn't do the same thing because I'm going to actually post a study about this tomorrow, because it's that, let me be about us for a minute. It's the stimulation, the electronic stimulation that's really giving us a problem. It's not necessarily that we're stimulating our mind, but it's that electronic stimulation. So I'm going to post something in the Mindful Nation about this tomorrow, just to give you some clarity and more direction on what I'm thinking and where this is coming from. But regardless, this is something that you can do right as you're going to sleep, or you can consciously take 15-20 minutes instead of watching that movie to do your night meditation. And I know some of you are like, no, that's my time to catch up. That's my time. I'm there too. So I try and do about half the week where I watch my TV, and then the other half where I either read or even it's, doing folding clothes without any electronics on and just folding clothes. Like, I know that that's not our ideal way to calm down, but it does. It works. Like, it's one of those repetitions. So tonight I'm going to put on some music, and we're going to do a little guided meditation to just kind of take you away from your present moment, take you away from your life. And if you can do this as you're drifting off to sleep, then you get to fall asleep with my voice in your ear. Otherwise, just kind of follow what I'm going to be talking with, and it doesn't have to be the same. Just follow it for the next time you go to sleep, or anytime that you really want to just take a little trip to La La Land. So I'm going to set you up here. Let's see. There we go. I'm going to set you up there. And I'm just relying on my source to actually guide us tonight. So we'll see how it kind of works out, because this isn't a specific one that I've written down. But I do want to get some music on, so I'm going to get some music on. Hopefully we don't get shut down. It is a free copyright music, so I feel good about it, but I it's called Summer Mix 2016, so perfect timing, right? All right, so let's get in our comfy space. I'm going to take a deep breath in. Really sit. Deep breath in. One more time. You can hear me. Okay, keep breathing. Take that deep breath in one more time. And really sit. Now we're going to go away from our current situation, our bed, our home. And I am going to guide you to a remote beach location. And as you practice this and do this in the future, you go wherever it is that you want to go. Today we're going to go into a beach because what our goal is today is just to take some time to be away from our current existence, our current space. And just visualize a beautiful, happy, sunshine, light-filled place. To just give our body some place to relax. And if you do this before you sleep, then you can just allow yourself to just drift off. So on your next breath in, I want you to transport yourself. We're sitting on this beach. And it's kind of in a cove where we're underneath some trees. The sun's not just shining down like playing on us, it's just peeking through the trees. And we're sitting in some sandy water, but the sand just feels like a pillow, a mattress, a blanket underneath us. And we just feel that softness and that connection to our earth. And we're sitting in about 6 inches of water. And it's so warm. The sun has been shining on it all day, and the sun's starting to go down, and we're just feeling that warmth from the day through the water. Wiggle your toes in that water. Just feel the warmth under your body where you're connected. Your legs and your feet, and just feel that warmth. I want you to lay down in the water where your head is connected. And your head's connected to the soft, fluffy sand. And you're feeling this warmth water just right below your ears. It's not covering your face. It's just engulfing your head, the backside of your head, and you're just feeling that warmth, that water. I want you to breathe in, and I want you to smell the salt and the trees, the greenery around you. So let's breathe in. Just feel that deep within us. We're going to do that again. Breathe in that salt and that green. We're going to focus on that sun. It's just peeking in through the leaves above us and the trees. It's just filtering in through them, and we see just these glistening streams of light coming down from that energy. The sun is just a heat energy. It never goes to sleep, and it's just burning bright all day, all night. In some parts of the world, it's just burning. So we're going to take that energy of those sunbeams that are coming through those leaves, and we're going to let it wrap our body. We're going to wrap our body around with those sunbeams, those soft light. Just feel it just wrap you. Feel the warmth around your toes, your feet. Remember, we're sitting in the water, so we're getting the warmth from this water and the sand. Now we're just adding that warmth from the rays of the sun. I feel it kind of just swirl around you and get to your face. And you just feel that warmth, but you don't feel heat. You don't feel it glaring. It's just warm. It's just warm on your face. Take a deep breath in and just breathe that warmth in. Feel it through your entire body. And we're just going to be in this moment for a minute. Allow the thoughts, allow the moments into your mind and just watch them go through, watch them come in kind of like the waves that you're going to just feel just slowly lap over your legs. It's not a hard, fast wave, it's just soft. So each thought that comes to your mind, just visualize it like a wave, where it just kind of just comes up and it goes back into the ocean. So let's just be about those thoughts that come. Just recognize it, look it in the face, say hello, and let it go back with the tide. Keep breathing. Breathe that in. Allow the thoughts to just enter and just come up over our legs, but then release back into the tide. So maybe thoughts of what you did today. So maybe thoughts of what you get to do tomorrow. We're just going to witness them, but we're not going to hold on to them. This is our time. This is our time to sit in the sun and just breathe it in and feel it in. Just be about this. Notice the thoughts that come to you. Are they about a task that you need to do? Are they about something that you need to forgive yourself on? Something you did during the day that it no longer serves you, and you get to forgive yourself with it or of it. And just feel those thoughts, and just be about them. Feel free to breathe in, hold it, breathe out. Remember that all these thoughts, they're just thoughts. It's not tangible, just something that came to our mind. And we have these thoughts constantly swirling around in our mind, and if we can just take this moment to just be with them, but don't hold on to them, just allow them to enter and allow them to leave. Today we're choosing to do that on a beach, where we get the elements, we get the earth, we get the sun. We're just going to surrender those thoughts and just be in the beach. Feel that sun just trickle through those lights, the trees and the leaves. It's just illuminating us. It's just allowing us to just be in that moment. I want you to say farewell to that beach. Look around. Breathe it in a couple more times and just think the opportunity that you got to spend these few moments there. You felt the warmth, and you felt the peace, and you felt the love and the joy with the sunshine. You just are in gratitude that you got to go there tonight just for a few minutes. Just breathe it in. Breathe in that sun. Breathe in that salt. Breathe in those trees. Just breathe it in. I want you to come to your current awareness. Whether you're laying in bed or you're sitting like I am, or you're laying down. Wiggle your toes a little bit. Wiggle your hands. I want you to ask a question. Ask something that you've been wondering about. Something that maybe you just don't know how to answer yourself, and you're relying on your higher self to be able to give you guidance. I'm going to just take a couple minutes, and I want you to ask that question to yourself. Don't judge it. Don't spend too much time on it. Just the first thing that comes to you. I want you to go with it. Just go with it for tonight. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, discover what that is. Now you have that thought. We're going to breathe that thought in, and on the exhale, I want you to surrender it and feel like you are blowing it out. You're blowing it out to the universe. And as you're blowing it out, say, you know what? I get to get an answer tonight. I get to get some sort of peace tonight with this question. But you get to get answers. Your higher self knows. So we're going to take this opportunity to surrender it and release it to the universe. And then while you sleep tonight, while you go about your day tomorrow, be present, be aware. Allow any guidance, any thoughts, and don't judge the thoughts. They might be so random in the middle of the day, but it's exactly what you needed to hear, okay? So we're going to breathe in that thought, whatever it is that question that you have, breathe it in, and then on the release, just blow it out to the universe, and with the intention that you want your higher self to answer it. And answer it so, I want you to think, I want an answer so plain and so simple and so obvious. Because it is that obvious, I promise you guys. Alright, so we're going to breathe it in, and then we're going to surrender it. Okay, ready? Breathe in. And I'll speak for you that to my higher self, that we get an answer to this question that we just surrendered, that we just released. Allow us to be present, allow us to be in the moment, that we can understand and hear the obvious answer that we have. I'll breathe in one more time. Oh, breathe out. You get to get that answer. It's that simple, guys, I promise you. I wish you the best good night, the best sleep, kindness to yourself, and the answer to your question that you had. So, with that, I'm complete, and I love you all, and I hope you have a fantastic sleep. Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.